look at that. Gotta wall this up. Serious food gathering. Yeah. There you go. That's a villager kill right there. Look at these Gonzos putting in work. I've got a good feeling we can survive this. Yeah, what we've got going on is great. We're getting into the rice fields here. We really want in. What a great idea. Hey everyone, glad you're tuning back in. This is the last of my placement matches for my 1v1 ranked season here. We're back on Highview. I was tempted to pick Chinese, but I had just played as them here, and the idea of being the Ottomans, sending horsemen in to harass my opponent, and then into the stealth forest and out of the stealth forest. French can do really well on this map, using all the stealth forests to get around unnoticed. Those Royal Knights can do a lot of damage, but I figured I'd play as the Ottomans here. Been enjoying them still. But my opponent, with a great name, definitely, great name, playing as the Holy Roman Empire. And this is tough for me because I can't really use my spa heat to do much raiding here. The Holy Roman Empire like it when you start making knights and horsemen, because when they make it to the Castle Age or even in the Feudal Age, they can just make man-at-arms and be a real nuisance. Ooh, getting a little too close here. We're gonna save our scout. We make it around the tree line so he loses sight. But look at that, the Aachen Chapel already done. What a fast age up, 351. I'm naturally gonna have a pretty slow one as the Ottomans making a military school first. But it's also that I can come forward with spearmen and get these villagers off of the gold. We'll use the spearmen to kind of scare them away, and we'll put down an outpost. We could just go and stab the villagers. We probably should. But now that we're putting down the outpost, we're kind of forcing him to respond. We're going to see what he chooses to do. Looks like he's coming forward with villagers. We're just going to wedge ourselves in here and start stabbing away. That's looking really good. But he's pulling more villagers. He's pulling more and more. And yeah, it looks like he wants to duke it out. And this stinks because he's got a prelate in the back here, and he can patch up the injured villagers. Although we can try and target them down. Oh, one more spear. Oh, I should have just let him commit to it. He would have gotten that villager. But I'm putting down another. Nope. And then he jams me against this house, and my poor villager's going to go down. I do still have the spearman. I can use him to discourage the villagers from... I don't want to lose him to the town center, because we really want to discourage the villagers from the gold. And we've put his castle age on pause. You can see he really wanted to go there. He's already at 800 food, 300 gold, but now he's gathering up wood. We're worried he might make... I mean, he is going to make barracks. That's going to be annoying. We'll start burning down this house, though if it's within range of emergency repairs, and I'm sure it is. Well, maybe not. This connection might be too far. But we're going to continue our pressure. We'll put down another outpost. Now that we know he's going for this wood line, we should definitely put down an outpost. Whenever you see the Holy Roman Empire with a Aachen Chapel, commit to the area around it. Really deny these villagers the chance to continue to gather, because they all have really enhanced gathering rates. So you really want to shut this area down. Wish I had sent a villager out sooner. This one's coming pretty late. As for economic upgrades, none from my opponent. Definitely just going for that naked fast castle. But look at this, 5 man-at-arms in production. Look at that. My scout, I wrap him around and we get a good scout. 2 barracks and they've already started production. Shame we couldn't have spotted them when they were still being built, but at least we spotted them now. Losing the spearmen, we're definitely going to want to cancel this outpost, and now we're realizing that we need archers. Hopefully there's archery ranges on the way. There are, and we've switched our military school over to archers as well. Yeah, we need to cancel this outpost. I hope we remember to. Okay, yeah, we do. And now we're just going to retreat. Fortunately, these man-at-arms are pretty slow. They're going to have a hard time catching up to my villagers, especially if this scout keeps body blocking them. So now we're running home because these man-at-arms hurt. And he's made a lot. He's continuing to make them. Though he is still gathering up wood. I'm not sure. He's probably transferring his villagers over. But yeah, now my archer is here. I can draw the man-at-arms away. Hopefully we can just lose them in the stealth forest. But yeah, we're going to have to just keep running. And we're really hoping this villager can make it home. Seems to be doing okay. We'll stab down this scout. But we need to keep retreating our units, and I think just on the auto attack, yeah, they're going to engage. That's unfortunate. We're going to lose these units, and we should really be trying to hold on to them, especially the scout. Because we need to know where these man-at-arms are coming from. And just look at the military count. 9 man-at-arms already made, 2 more on the way. I mean, they are early man-at-arms, but I only have 4 archers. We've got a mater in production. Yeah, it looks like we've got them auto-producing from our military school. I like seeing the outpost. Any decision I make here to play defensive or make units is a good idea because my opponent is continuing production. There's no stopping these man-at-arms. He's just continuing to make them. Oh, glad we finished the outpost, though we lost a villager to the man-at-arms. You can see definitely's got 2 villager kills. We're going to chase them off with our archers. Though this is a dangerous amount of man-at-arms. Like, these archers are going to have to keep dancing back and forth. Okay, we are getting an economic upgrade. That's good, but we really want to keep either the military production going or the defensive structures going up because it looks like, yeah, more man-at-arms. No more castle age for definitely. He's going to go for aggression. It's scary moving through these stealth forests with archers, but they're as blind as the units in them. So really, there could be man-at-arms just walking right past us and we'd have no idea. But I'm going to send this group out just to get an idea of whether definitely he's going for more units or if he's just going to go for a fast castle age. If we can just show up and start annoying his gold mining villagers, that'd be great. We're going to pick up a trickle of stone because if we can get another military school, that'd be really helpful. And notice the choices in the blacksmith upgrades. +1 ranged attack, because we're just making archers, and +1 ranged melee armor. So the archers are better against the blades of the man-at-arms, and they're better against the armor of the man-at-arms. We're going to come in a little close, target down, villagers. 6 archers can do a lot. Look at that. We just evened the villager kill count. And we are producing more villagers. It looks like definitely has forgotten to produce villagers. We're continuing production. Although here come those man-at-arms. Although we're sniping villagers down on the wood line now. Oh boy, that's a lot of man-at-arms. That's 16 man-at-arms. They might not all be here just yet. Villagers need to retreat. Would love to see the textiles upgrade come through. These villagers are so vulnerable. Yeah, he's already grabbed up another 2. Total of 4 kills. Fortunately with the maters here, my archers are getting increased attack speed. So they're all shooting away. But this is rough. We're just going to have to run our villagers around. Yeah, these villagers near the berries need to run. These villagers near the stone need to run. Soon the villagers near the gold are going to have to run. He's trying to freeze my economy, but I'm just trying to move my villagers back and forth. I don't want them ever just completely stuck inside the town center not doing anything. One option could be putting my archers inside of the town center, but they've got that increased attack speed. It feels pretty good. Yeah, we've lost a lot of villagers so far. Look at how many he's killed. But that's only basically evened us out because he's still not producing villagers. And fortunately, we're stopping any gathering on the gold. Who cares if these archers aren't getting kills? At least we're disrupting one spot to gather from. Ugh, losing more villagers. Ouch, ouch. Getting our second vizier point. We had already taken Anatolian Hills. We took the Mater bonus as our next upgrade, and nice. Okay, he sent some man-at-arms to regain control of the gold. We're just going to run our archers away. And look at that. Big economic loss. That hurt. And look, definitely has gathered enough for a second town center, it looks like. He just needs a little bit more stone. Glad we got the outpost. This thing's actually doing good damage. It's punching through the armor of those man-at-arms. Getting up more houses. Look at how injured these villagers are. Ouch. Fortunately, we have tons of food. The Minaret Madrasa is giving us berries. We've got these berries over here, and we've got all these sheep. Unfortunately, the outpost isn't too far away. I'd love to see an outpost here. That'd be a nice spot. Put a arrow slits emplacement on it. That'd be great. Mater and archers are gathering up, and this is what we like to find, a small group of man-at-arms. We can shoot these down without too much trouble. We can just shoot and scoot, keep firing away at them. We're dealing a lot of damage. It doesn't seem like we are, but these are expensive units. The archers are pretty darn cheap. I like this. Yeah, that's good chunks of damage there. Good kills. Love the bonus attack speed from the Maters, but here come more man-at-arms. They're injured at least, but ouch, so are my villagers. We lose another 2 villagers, and here they come. He's coming after my production. And that second town center, I wonder if it's up yet. He might have spent his wood on the battering rams instead. Ooh, villagers still getting hit. Are there upgrades on these man-at-arms? Yeah, they have +1 ranged armor. He's got a blacksmith for sure. He's got battering rams. This is unfortunate. We're going to have to lose some of our structures here. The only thing we can hope is that my economy doesn't go idle for too long. Glad we're drawing the units into the outpost. If we draw the units into the outpost, we're going to do well. Drawing them down towards this wood line is what we want. But they're wisely staying up north, trying to take out the blacksmith. But those archers that were out engaging the small groups of man-arms, they're showing up now. So we've got reinforcements. Economics-wise, definitely ahead in villagers. He's got 4 more. Though we do have some economic upgrades. We've got the lumber mill and we've got the lumber preservation and the wheelbarrow. Looks like we've scared them off, but we don't really have much in the way of scouts. Oh, there they go. Take some shots if you can. Taking just a few. But the speed bonus from the Mater is wild. It's moving so quickly. But yeah, we need scouts in the mix. We've got villagers burning down the battering rams, but oh no, there's his man-at-arms. They just surprise us from the stealth force, and we lose even more villagers. Look at that. We're down 8 villagers now. But behind all of that, we were able to gather up more food, more gold. We're getting up the Istanbul Imperial Palace. And we need this because we want to be able to make crossbowmen from our archery ranges. The moment we can do that, definitely has to back away with his man-at-arms. Blacksmith is burning down. We don't actually have any wood to repair it. Yeah, I was sending over villagers to repair it and then realized, oh, I don't have any wood. So I'm going to send this villager over. I'm sure someone's going to drop off some wood, but just a second too late, we lose the blacksmith. And that's unfortunate because that's giving increased production speed to these 3 military structures. Yep, there's that blacksmith we saw earlier. What a start. I've got a big problem. I am behind economically. These man-at-arms were incredibly effective, and I'm pretty sure that second town center is up or being built because the stone has been consumed. We're definitely behind, though we are ahead in the Castle Age. That's good. What we should focus on right now is probably getting a second town center. We don't need as much food, though making a good amount of crossbowmen is never a problem. Making crossbowmen is never a bad decision. And we had a lot of Maters. We decided to split them up, put them into small groups with archers. Look at that. Looks like 5 archers and a Mater, 5 archers and a Mater. These are like little raiding parties. They got the war drums going. They're just running through the forest. They're looking for villagers. But it's so easy to move through these. The opponent would never catch you over here. They have to have outposts or scouts available. We get another vizier point. We're going to use it to get the imams. And I like this move because not only do I have a ton of injured units, villagers, but we can start grabbing these relics off the map. And denying the Holy Roman Empire relics, that's going to feel really good. Like, we're ahead in the Castle Age. Let's get these relics off the map. We're going to do kind of a 2-prong attack. We'll send in These archers kind of from the north. Yep, looks like we're striking this way. And then over here, I think we're manually giving an order. I think we're probably just going to attack right here in this classic spot. Let's see how this goes. Just some wolves back here. Ah, villagers on farmlands. We come forward. We get our shots in. Yeah, just 5 villagers. They just 2-shot these villagers. Oh, the archers are doing good damage to the villagers, but look at that. A second town center. We knew it was built. We saw that stone disappeared. But that's just us looking back on this game. I had no idea this second town center was going up. And fortunately, we catch the Regnets going up. We're going to target down a few of these villagers while we engage over here with even more villagers. We're getting a lot of villager kills right now. And this is important. Our opponent is so far ahead economically. We have to get these kills. That felt really good. These raiding forces, they ended up working out. We even delayed the Regnets from going up. That's good. Anytime we can delay a Holy Roman Empire Castle Age, it feels good. Yeah, let's get these relics dropped off. We've got our mosque up and going. And yeah, now we've got a Castle Age army that's ready to take on the Holy Roman Empire. A bunch of crossbowmen, 10 crossbowmen with the Mater. Yeah, we're ready to take on that big clump of man-at-arms. But we can't really put on pressure because we want... this is our target. We want to take out this town center. But we're going to need... yeah, siege engineering. Looks like we just got it. We did rebuild that blacksmith, got our archery range back, and we're putting on even more production. Yeah, we should be building a ram right now. Now, when you're going to siege down a Holy Roman Empire town center, you have to know that they've got emergency repairs available. So you need to either make an insane amount of battering rams or just like 1 or 2, but understand that when you make 1 or 2, you're not actually going for the town center. You just want to draw out villagers and then get villager kills because you're not going to take down the town center. So I'm just making 1. I like that the stealth forests are right here. I doubt he has vision in here. So I'm going to keep my units here. When I see villagers come out, we'll just shoot them down. We're even finding, spearmen over here. My archers can handle all that. This is a good idea because it looks like, he's trying to secure relics. But he sends his whole army this way. That's promising. That means he'll send villagers out to destroy the battering ram. And it works out. We're getting more and more villager kills here. Look at that. So many kills there. That just equalized it, basically. Incredible. Yeah, now we're at 40 villagers apiece. And we're actually putting pressure on the town center? Nope, not really. He's got emergency repairs. He'll be fine. Yep, there goes the emergency repairs. We should just leave at this point. There's no real reason to just hang out here, because look at the town center's HP. Looks like we got an imam coming forward. We really need him to, grab up relics, but I think he's going to run into that army. No, the army went up this way. He might be able to sneak it away. But you can see, definitely actually just picked it up. He's secured 3 of the relics. He's got 2 already, and 1 is heading home. I'm so happy to engage here. I was so glad he decided to send his army in, because we're going to clean all of this up. I'm fine trading here. He's losing all of his army. Look at that. We've completely decimated his army. If we had another battering ram, I'm already thinking it. I'm like, okay, he's going to just send this forward. We'll destroy it. Let's get another one. We'll just go again. Because if we're just trading units, perfect. Totally fine with that. Because we're trying to get out on the map. We know that if we can choke him out, make this a long game, we're all right with that. That's how we'll win. Grabbing up sacred sites, we noticed that all the relics were gone off the map. We're glad that we secured 2. That's going to bring us a trickle of gold income. Yep, there it is. But these sacred sites are also going to be very valuable. And if I've got the Holy Roman Empire player on his heels, having to stay in his base, we're going to snatch these up. Yeah, he's even trying to do it himself, but we've already got units heading over that way. And a bunch of man-at-arms and Lance Connects. The Lance Connects are very gold-expensive units. I'm surprised he brought them out. Technically, they're okay versus crossbowmen, but you need an insane amount of them, and it's just so much more cost-effective to make horsemen. Horsemen are the answer here. These are all just ranged units. Horsemen would do really well. Alternatively, you make a mangonel. And look at that. Town center just repairs right back up. Didn't get any villager kills there. Just traded more army. Again, he's got no units. If we can move in, we can gain a lot. Grabbing this sacred site is one thing we can do to deny him. We've even got some units patrolling. Yeah, we're going to bring them up here and patrol between these resources. We just want to choke them out. Don't let them get to the gold. We want to deny this little gold vein, and of course, the large ones that are out here in the center. Head in with a few units, maybe get a few villager kills. Our economic, like, we're at the exact same amount of villagers. However, he does have the Aachen Chapel. It's blessing all of these villagers here. All of these farms are being worked by villagers who get a lot of bonuses. Fortunately, we do have some economic upgrades, and it looks like we're queuing up more. Because we've had a sudden influx of gold. We're at 800 income in gold. He's only at 500. So definitely wants more gold. He's probably thinking about this gold here, or he's finishing off the gold that he started with in his base. Yeah, this one. Looks like it's still got a little bit when we raided last. Things are calming down a little bit. Our production is looking good. We're getting up those military schools. We decided to go with the Istanbul Imperial Palace as our Castle Age landmark because I didn't really see a use for siege when my opponent is just making very fast-moving melee units. But I could see an argument for it. I think when I aged up with the Istanbul Imperial Palace, it did give me that vizier point that I was able to use to get imams, so I could go either way. Oh, and I love the healing going on here. Yeah, let's keep the imam nearby. He's going to patch up all of these units. We're even repairing the battering ram. Love seeing the cost effectiveness here. And these imams heal fast. Notice that they do AoE healing as they heal. So he's focused on healing this unit, it goes quicker, but all these others are just passively getting patched up. I really like that Ottoman enhancement. I really wish I made more Ottomans during my games, or more imams when I play as the Ottomans. Let's look at military upgrades. We're starting to outclass our opponent. Yeah, we've got all of our 1-1 upgrades. Our economy's starting to kick off, but again, the villager count is even. We do have our second town center just like Jeff, but we're seeing these villagers right here on the wood. I'm thinking we can bring some units forward to harass them. Just squabbling over this sacred site. Not sure if he's going to commit more units to it. Yep, we'll just send a few range units forward. He has to retreat from this wood line. Still not seeing any units leaving Jeffinitli's base, so we're grabbing up deer off the map. They're such an easy food source to gather from, and looks like we're getting a few more villager kills here. Look at that. Looks like we've got units there. We've got, knights running through his base. Unfortunate that we're not doing much here. That would have been nice. Ooh, but we're finding some villagers over here. I hear more vizier points coming in. Hopefully I get the military school production. I would love to see the ability to make janissaries and lancers. And we may have to think about saddlebags later just as a sustainable way of getting gold. And that really upset the economic balance there. That raid of mine, I ended up killing a good amount of villagers. Oh, and we're finding more units here. Should retreat here, but noticing that his army's here, I'm going to move in. Oh, am I thinking about it? Looks like I've got a scout forward, which is nice. We're seeing all these blacksmith, but yeah, I guess we're not going to engage here. It did give me the chance to secure the sacred site. That's more income. Let's check incomes right now. I'm at about 1.4 in food. Same with Definitely. Our lumber, we're gathering a lot more wood right now. Our golds are about even. And I am finally getting that stone income going again. Yeah, we're sending in units. We stopped the walls from being built. And yeah, we're just getting the occasional villager that Definitely's forgetting about. Sending more ranged units in. Could maybe Oh, this horseman's a good choice. The veteran horsemen are a great choice from Definitely. I'm really glad to see these coming out because that's the unit that's going to beat me out here. Yeah, we're putting on that light pressure at the town center. Now this looks scary. Huge HRE force coming in, but we do have a lot of ranged units, including Janissaries in the mix. And the Janissaries are going to do well versus the horsemen and honestly the man-at-arms because they just deal so much damage. Additionally, we've got all these military upgrades. So we're trading probably really well here. You can see we have about even military, but I've got this defensive position. The outpost is firing springald shots down on all these units. Sadly, we're not really counter-raiding while this is going on. Oh, but we're getting all these villager kills. I think he completely forgot about them. Wow, that was a lot of villager kills. And we see a mangonel on the backside trying to hit all my ranged units. Not a bad idea. But you can see just the lines of crossbowmen and janissaries. They're just chewing through the man-at-arms. Yeah, love the crossbowmen. They've got the +2. Yeah, the plate cutter point. They're doing great damage. And he could not destroy the trebuchet. I really need to manually target that town center. And yep, this shooting and scooting's really working out for us. Didn't lose my villagers up here, and we've still got this constant production of crossbowmen. Yeah, we're coming forward with the trebuchet. We're not scared. He's going to lose his mangonel if he's not careful. Yeah, I send some units to target, or I target some units on it. Yeah, chase it down, knights. Oh, but look at the defensive structures here. Relic enhanced outposts, always scary. A smart move from Definitely. This is giving him a huge range of vision here. But he's really lost a lot in terms of his economy, and his military just got vaporized. Ooh, don't want to lose the trebuchet here. But I guess I sent it a little too far forward. And a shame that these outposts didn't finish. Would love to get this villager out there building those outposts. Yeah, the unit composition from me is just fantastic. Janissaries, there's 27 crossbowmen on the field right now. That's what you want to take on the Holy Roman Empire. And look at this. Those raiding forces we had in the past are getting bigger. All these ranged units. Yeah, taking out even more villagers. Finally, we're just carried away on this villager kills. We're finally just taking over. And this town center continues to just do the emergency repairs and self-repair itself. But we're getting into the farmlands, more and more villager kills. Yeah, we're getting a huge economic lead here. And where can Definitely gather resources? He's floating at maybe 400, 500 gold per minute. But his gold is gone. It's gotta be. It's been completely mined out, replaced with farmlands. So where is his gold coming from? It's pretty much just this gold vein right here. We need to keep scouting the map, figuring out where he might be getting income, but it's surprising. That 500 gold per minute, I think that's just from the relics that are enhanced by the Regnitz Cathedral. We're going to continue bombarding the town center. This trebuchet is putting in good work. We're probably going to need a second one, considering how nasty these, or that emergency repairs ability is. But we've pretty much closed off this northern side of the map. I love seeing the outposts. We've got even more. Some villagers over here clearly going to do some more work. We're starting to gather from this large gold vein. Like, our gold income is insane. We're really lacking in food, to be honest. But it looks like we're making our farming transition. We're also making a market transition. Yep. We'll start trading. Yeah, just need more farms. Maybe the next food gathering upgrade? We're building a keep down here. It'll deny both the gold and the stone. We figure this is a good idea. He's going to have to come forward and do something about it, and then we can send our units in response. But I'm kind of caught sleeping. Losing my villagers here. I'm going to cancel the keep and just run. I'm going to send the villagers down into the corner and then back up here again. Oh, great shot from the mangonel there. That was some great shots on all those crossbowmen in the back. If he wants to come forward, go for it. He's going to have a tough time. And now you can see the economic advantage is really taking over. I can just produce villagers nonstop here. We're cutting through all of his units. We're closing off wherever he can gather resources. And we're even starting to make traders. We're going to get that. We're going to use that vizier point to get saddlebags. Just increase our gold. We've got all the sacred sites. We're feeling good. Yep, there's another vizier point because we do have the Istanbul Imperial Palace. Yeah, you can see we get that experience that generates Imperial Council. Oh yeah, the Imperial Council experience is doubled. Basically means all those vizier points are coming in faster, and wow, this engagement here, this could be the last of Definitely. Really, this keep is going to decide everything. If the keep goes up, I don't think Definitely can come back. And look at the attacks. We almost get the town center down. It's burning down. Maybe he'll forget to repair it. We're dealing good damage. The Trebs are on the run, but his units are thinning out. Oh, and the keep is so close to being finished. Oh, wow. Neutralizing this far sacred site. We'll have to send a unit over here. Please go down, town center. Oh my god. He's finally brought villagers over. He's repairing it. And he's about to get the emergency repairs. He needs to activate it. Oh, he does! Incredible. Well, that town center's going to be standing for another few minutes. God, the trebuchet is doing good work to it, though. And we just need a little bit more food. Hopefully our farming economy is continuing to grow. Yeah, it looks like it is. We should see an Imperial Age soon. But yeah, this is feeling good. Where is Definitely getting gold? He's been on pretty much a permanent 500 gold per minute cap. So all we're going to see from him are garbage units. Probably spearmen, horsemen, with just a mixture of man-at-arms. And he really can't afford siege units either, because he just has no gold. And siege units are very gold expensive. The outposts are nasty. It's a lot of outposts, but yeah, we've secured pretty much all the map. We should probably check in on these the gold down here. But look at the traders coming in. Wow. Some of them hauling 160? Love seeing this. Now my gold income is actually sustainable. This was a pretty exciting game. It kind of went a lot like our previous one on Highview, where playing as the Chinese, we understood that the game would go late, and we choked our opponent out by securing the golds on the map and just denying resources and making our opponent turtle up in their base. But whoa, was this game more action-packed in the early stages. China versus Abbasid on Highview, we both understood that we were just going to macro up, build lots of town centers, make lots of villagers. But on this map, Ottoman versus HRE, gosh, we were trying to deny the gold, then he decided to pump man-at-arms, he sieged my base, took out a good chunk of my buildings right here, but we defended with a mass of archers, and now here we are in the extended Castle Age and Imperial Age, taking on his final army. Definitely played really well. I mean, I thought the counterattack was incredible, and the choice to make horsemen here is smart. I like the transition, but against the Ottomans, it's very hard. I think Holy Roman Empire players really have to ask themselves, how do I take down mass crossbowmen and janissaries on the Ottomans? Because if you send horsemen, the janissaries are just going to take them out. They do bonus damage to cavalry. Hope you enjoyed the match. I really did. This was an exciting, action-packed one. We finished our placement matches. We're in Platinum 3. Not too surprising. Hope you'll like the next game. See you then.